Hello, my friend. Happy Sunday. Amner Hunter here from AmnerHunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Today, I want to check out a couple of cool new free plugins and also check out a couple of new interesting deals in music production tools. As usual, you will find all of the applicable links in the video description and first comment. And of course, I will make sure to put timestamps as well in case you want to move around between the main segments of the video. Let me show you quickly the plugins we're going to be checking out today a bit more in depth. So we have this virtual instrument called Padness Junior by the company and developers Daw Junkie. We have also a very cool virtual instrument that it's free. This is the MOTHERSHIP by Analogy Instruments. And moving on to the deals, here at Plugin Boutique, we have the new plugin by WA Production, the Drifter, cool modulation, multi-effect. It has a 69% off here at Plugin Boutique, only $12, introductory price until November the 2nd. And it is worth mentioning that here at Plugin Boutique, in any purchase, you get a freebie, all right? Throughout the month of September, each month is different. And yeah, cool freebie in the purchase of any stuff. It doesn't matter the price. And also another cool deal here at Plugin Boutique that will end very soon is the SSL, or the Solid State Logic G3 multi-bus compressor. 70% off, $29 only. This is the lowest price I have ever seen this multiband compressor by Solid State Logic, and like I said, you can get a freebie in any purchase here at Plugin Boutique. Before we begin with the content though, let me invite you quickly to my website AmnerHunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players, also some additional free tools such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Please let me know if you are here in the live stream. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. And hope that you are having a great Sunday, guys, by the way. If you have any questions regarding the plugins, any comments, please let me know here in the live stream or after the live stream ends in the comment section down below, alright? So, without further ado, let me take you now to my DAW. Okay, so we have the Padness Junior. This is a very cool virtual instrument. If you are a sucker like me for pads and virtual instrument that has, or synthesizers that have beautiful pad sounds, this is a great instrument for you. I'm sure you will like it. It's called Padness Junior, and it has different styles of pads. In this knob that we turn, we change the pad style, right? But all of them are pad sounds. We can add reverb here, turning on and turning off this button. We have the size and the mix of the reverb, and also we have rise, which is like the attack, and the tail, which is like sustain, right, of the pad itself. We had unison, we have detune, we have wide, stereo width, and we have brightness here. And this res, I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. But let's go from the first style to the last one here. Up here we have volume, right? This is the output. Res could be, I'm not sure if resonance or resolution or yeah, I don't really know, to be more precise. I didn't saw any manual, but maybe there it is on the email or something. I'm gonna look up for that. So let's check out the initial sound here. Okay, let's check out the second style. Beautiful pads. Third style. It's fuller, right, in the frequency spectrum. We have this as well. It's like waves from the sea or white noise. Another one. Okay. Then that's the last one, right? Let's turn on the reverb. Okay, without when it's off, this thing is blue, right? When it's on, it's like white or a bit gray. Okay, then we have the attack and decay. We can hear more the attack of the notes, and if we increase the rise, very simple virtual instrument, very simple pad, but very, very effective, I think. Unison. Beautiful atmospheres. Detune. Wow. Okay. Okay, a bit more focused on the in the center, although it has some stereo separation. But here's wider, right? This is like a low pass filter. Let's check out this one. It's a resonance. Yeah, there is starts to be a bit annoying. Yeah, it's a resonance, it seems. Okay, so there it is, my friends. That's the Padness Junior by Daw Junkie. Let's continue with the other virtual instrument in this list, which is the MOTHERSHIP by Analogy Instruments. Another cool virtual instrument. This is sample based, and you will find here 12 presets, 12 sounds that we're taking out of analog synthesizers, analog instruments. Sound beautiful, beautiful sounds. By the way, the presets that are chosen for this free version, the light version, right? So we have low frequency oscillator, we have the rate, depth, the glide, the type of waveform, right? Triangle, sine wave, saw, square, exponent, and then we have pitch here. Okay, we have expression, panning. Okay, and we have velocity, we have filter. The envelope is the part of the dynamics, right? The attack, decay, sustain, and release. If we increase the attack like this, we make the sounds a bit more pad-like the instrument before this one. Okay, and down below, down here, we have the effects such as distortion. We have cabinet, drive, gain, level. We have chorus. Here we have frequency, depth, and level. We have delay, the time of the delay, feedback, and level. And for reverb, we have size, damping, width, and level. And we have a master output and volume control here. Let's go through all of the presets included. They sound very, very cool. Let's check it out. Check out the first one. Okay, let's choose another type of sound. Okay, let's make it a bit pad-like. Let's choose another one here. Another pattern of MIDI. Okay, let's go to another one. Distortion. Cool. Let's remove delay and reverb. Chorus. This gives a nice stereo width. Let's go to the next one. A bit more lead sound, right? Let's put some distortion here. Awesome. Let's check out another one. Okay. Let's go to some chords instead. Okay. Very cool sounds. Stargazer. This is also a lead sound, or could work as a lead sound. Cool reverb and delay, right? String machine. Tesseract. This is a beautiful pad. Transmitter. Pad-like. And the last one, Zeta Max. Nice. Whoa, very, very cool. Very, very cool virtual instrument by Analogy Instruments. Let's continue with the next one. Let's continue with the deals as well. WA Production just released the Drifter. This is a multi-effect and modulation effect that the purpose behind this plugin is to make any like sterile, lifeless sound into a more sort of with movement and more interesting sound, right? We have the main control here in the center. We have actually two controls here in the center that will add more of the desired effect from the things here at the bottom that we're gonna check out in a moment. So we increase here in the center, we can decrease or decrease one thing about the modulation, and this almost complete circle in white, it's another one, right? And here in the center of this circle in black, we have the other part of the modulation. We have input and output. We have the speed of the modulation and the depth of the modulation, right? But the interesting thing is down here where we have natural and creative effects to add to the modulation, right? We have natural, which is levels. It will create modulation in the volume, in the panning, in the pitch, and in the tone. This is like EQ, right? Dark and bright, and it will create movement between these four. Also, we have auto gain, which is pretty cool to have. I'm gonna engage it, by the way. And we have then creative modulation, which will make some and add movement to phase modulation, shift modulation, shaping, and filters. These are like low pass and high pass filters. And this is the amount of modulation from 0 to 100% on each one of these controls, right? It's you will hear it in a moment. It makes the sounds a bit more interesting than they are. And yeah, so we have A/B configuration here to check out a couple of configurations and values. A couple of presets we can also A/B undo and redo functionality, and also some presets available, right? Only $12 for this plugin. I think it's a good deal. And 69%, 69% off. All right, so I have this guitar. Okay, let's add this effect. I'll have it 100%. Okay, here is adding this level, panning, pitch, and tone like 50%. Let's use only the level for the moment and add it 100%. Okay. Panning is modulating the panning from left to right. By the way, this natural is more focused like in how analog gear behaves in terms of modulation, right? It's a bit unpredictable, and that's the natural way to go here. Let's go to pitch to hear what happens. Of course, we select the speed here. Okay, tone. Okay, and now let's play with the creative part of it, the phase. Of course, the interesting thing is combining all of these. Okay, shift. Okay, there is shifting. Shape. This adds saturation, by the way. And filters. It's playing with low pass and high pass filters. Okay, let's make a combination here to make some before and after tests. Okay, tone, pitch, panning, and level. All right, and I'm gonna make I'm gonna turn it off and turn it on, right? Before. The speed is very, very high here. Oh, this is the speed and depth. The depth is as 100%. Before. Before, after. Interesting thing what it's happening in the stereo spectrum. Okay, let's also check it out on vocals, shall we? Okay, so let's go through some presets here. Let's check out this one. So these are the vocals. So good. Let's reduce the speed here. I don't like it very quick. It feels so good. It feels so right. Interesting. Okay. When you see. Let's go to another one. It feels so good. It feels so right. Okay. When you see me lost in a night. Another one. It feels so good. It feels so right. It feels so creative. Good. It feels so good. It feels so right. So cool how when you see if you have headphones, notice more the changes in the panning and pitch. Video anger. It feels so good. It feels so right. When you see me lost in a night. Presets, rhythm and tone. It feels so good. It feels so right. It feels so good. It feels so right. Adding some saturation here. So good. It feels so right. Okay, it's lower. When you see. Nice, very cool. Finally, let's check out the multiband compressor by Solid State Logic, the G3 multibus compressor, right? A analog style compressor that is meant to add glue to a full mix, for instance, or you can also use it on individual instruments, but I would suggest you use it on buses and of course in the mix bus and or for mastering as well, right? So we have we have 3 bands for compression, right? You have the lows, you have the mids and the highs. And we can select the crossover frequency here, right down below. Like here is 100 hertz and below. All of this is the mid range or the mid band, right? And finally the high band. The threshold is here, okay? And of course, when we reduce the threshold like this, the compression starts to happen depending on the ratio that we set, the attack and release. And we have also makeup here. We can link the channels like this, right? Or unlink them and have them separate. We can have this and we have a like full band or full frequency spectrum compressor, right? Or we can have them like this too. Yeah, of course, to separate and have different bands for applying compression, right? You can solo each one of the bands. Very interesting to know what's happening down there in the low end, what's happening on the mid range, what's happening on the high end, right? With this headphones icon, okay? We can turn off and turn on each one of the bands. And so there it is. And now let me go to the default again. I'm gonna turn off each one of the bands. Let's start in this full mix with the low end, all right? Another day, another try to break away. Okay, so I'm gonna choose a 4:1 ratio, 3:1 ratio, around that. I'm gonna choose a medium attack, medium fast attack, and auto release. Let's leave it there, and let's reduce the threshold. Let's check out the first. This is what's happening down here. I'm gonna go here to, let's say, around this portion of the low end. around yeah, 150, 200, something like that. Let's reduce that threshold. That's too much, of course. In the full mix, we don't need a lot of compression for multi-band, right? I would suggest you go a bit easy on that, a bit healthy with the levels. So here we are reducing like 2-3 decibels of gain reduction only on the low end, of course. And we can increase the volume here with the makeup. Let's see if we can spot a difference before and after.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me.
Okay, we have the low end. If you can hear something, we have the low end a bit more consistent, a bit fuller.
Day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray. Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my brain. Feels like I'm going.
It's very, very subtle. Very, very subtle. Let's continue with the mid-range here. Let me turn off the low end and turn on the mid-range.
Another day, another try to break away.
Let's go here to 5K.
Self-betray.
Okay, let's go here with 4:1 ratio. Okay, medium attack time, auto release.
Another day, another try to break.
By controlling each band, a little bit goes a long way, right? By controlling each one of the bands, we have a more glued dynamics in the full mix, fuller but controlled.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to.
I'm gonna turn it off. Off this band.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray.
Okay, and let's go with the high band.
Another day.
Okay, here. Okay, let's go with a. Also, okay. Ratio of 4:1. Okay, the cymbals pretty much are triggering this, as you can see here. Okay, let me turn on this.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray.
It's triggering a lot here. 8. Let's lower the threshold a bit. We want to be a bit more subtle. It's not being triggered all the time. Only on some, like, drum hits.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray.
Very subtle again. Let's go and check out the 3 bands. First, before compression.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray.
Before.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my brain. Feels like I'm going insane. Pain remains.
Have a bit of compression on the low end.
Every single day. Loud scream without a sound. Only void is bound. Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal,
Okay, a multi-band compressor like this also can work as an EQ, in the sense that you can shape lows, mids, and highs, right? With the compression, you can add more presence perhaps on the highs with the compression and a bit more makeup gain, for instance. So yeah, it can shape the sound. You can make something brighter or the low end fuller with this. So this compressor can work also as an EQ in that sense. Right?
Another day, another try to break away.
It's a bit fuller. It's subtle, but I can hear it on my headphones. It's a bit fuller on the low end, and also the highs have a bit more presence.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to.
Okay, the mid range.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to.
Overall, a bit more powerful.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betrayal.
And you have the signal controlled, right? And since we have a fast, pretty much fast, medium attack on each one of the bands, we are not letting through like transients and stuff like that, right? It's controlling very well the transients, the peaks, the spikes,
another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betrayal.
All right, so there it is, my friend. Those are the 4 plugins I have for you today. Let me know what you think of them. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. And leave me your comment here in the live stream or in the comment section down below. So we have some comments live here. Insipid Ramblings is here. Hello, hola Amner. Hola Insipid Ramblings, saludos, un abrazo. Gracias por checar el video. Yasin Hamar, hello. Hello Yasin. Acoustic is here as well. Mr. Gary Thompson is here. Gotcha, I have missed so many live shows, so good to be here now. Thanks a lot, Gary, for being here, my friend. Glad that you could catch the live stream. Insipid Ramblings, pretty cool, but too limited. Which one do you mean, Insipid Ramblings? The Padness Junior, or the Mothership of the free one? Mr. Bruce Wayne is here. Hello, Bruce Wayne. By the way, I am watching. I love the Dark Knight trilogy, of course. I am watching Dark Knight Rises, the third movie of the trilogy. And Bruce Wayne just reminded me of that. Lovely multi-band compressor expected from SSL, says Gary Thompson. I agree. Hey, Amner, are you self-taught or are you schooled in audio engineering? Gary, I'm self-taught, yeah. I have taken some courses over the years, right? So, some courses that I have bought, or free courses from companies, from YouTubers, from other audio engineers and stuff like that, or a bit in communities as well, on Facebook and stuff like that. And I have read many books for mixing, for audio engineering and stuff like that, music production and stuff like that. I have studied many years this topic, and I have studied many songs as well. And I love to see and hear interviews from my favorite like producers and mixing engineers and recording engineers and stuff like that. So it's a process, right? And it's self-taught. I haven't gone to school for audio whatsoever, nor for music. I just learned in elementary school the basics for guitar, and from there I went on and did it by myself, learning from everything and everybody that I could, right, till today. And from this point onwards, forward, it will be the same. I'm gonna be I learn everything that I can, and I learn each day from everyone that I can, right? That's my process. I have 25 years playing guitar, and around 13 years like recording bands, trial and error. I recorded bands in the past. I don't do that a lot of and very often. But yeah, that was my process. And yeah, and also learning here, like in front of you guys, with the tools that we use and stuff like that. Learning like in real time here on YouTube. YouTube has served me a lot for that purpose as well, to learn a lot, testing plugins and reading manuals and watching other people do stuff and applying it, and making mistakes. That's part of the process. Insipid Rambling says that the pad is the one that he's talking about. Okay, well, yeah, it's a bit limited, of course. Yeah, it's limited, but I really loved the pad sounds. Since I am a sucker for pads on synthesizers and stuff like that, I had to have it. Gary Thompson said, I play in a local Aussie tribute concert. Wow. When, Gary? Yesterday? This weekend or something? Amazing. Aussie is my favorite metal musician, probably. My favorite artist. One of my top 5 favorite metal artists. Yeah, overall. Rock and metal. Yeah, it's no. Aussie is rest in peace, Aussie. Huge influence on me. His guitar players, his music. Wow, changed my life. I had the opportunity to see Ozzy with Zach Wild back in 2018 in Mexico City. Gary Thompson, you know what you're doing and love your guitar playing, of course. Thanks a lot, Gary. I appreciate it very much. Thanks again for sharing your knowledge and skill. Never said enough. Thanks a lot, Gary. I appreciate the kind words, my friend. Tuesday was the show. Awesome, Gary. How was it? Awesome. Send me some videos, man. I would love to see. I would love to play on an Aussie tribute band. I have a Linkin Park tribute band. I have a Pink Floyd tribute band. I have a Limp Bizkit and Papa Roach tribute band, and I have a Blink-182, Green Day, Sum 41, and The Offspring tribute band. I have 4 bands right now. I have a rehearsal actually in an hour with the Linkin Park tribute band. We have a show in 2 weeks. Jackie Lee solos, good lord, I struggled. Yeah. Oh, I imagine. Jackie Lee is guitar god, my friend. All of them, right? Randy Rhoads, Jackie Lee, Zach Wild, Gus G as well. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. 14 bands, 33 songs each. Awesome. Thanks a lot for watching, my friends. I appreciate it very much. It was very fun and very cool to talk to you. Have a nice rest of the day. Have a nice rest of the weekend. And I will be seeing you very soon in the next video, right? Bye-bye and take care. Pink Floyd rocks. Of course. Pink Floyd and Ozzy, my favorite artists ever. Bye-bye. Take care.